Good evening, Adab, Salam, Namaskar. Once again, welcome to PLG Online Weekly episode. I'm Tufail Ahmed, Global President PLG, and we have here poets from all around the world. From USA, Mr. Ali Nuru Yasin is with us. From China, Dr. Meeta is connected. From Oman, Vidya Rani is connected, and from UK, Mustafa Darvesh Saab is connected, and from USA, Mr. Naren Chawla is connected, and then we have our usual Simij Kumari, the Director of Operation, and Anupam Pathak ji, who is our Chief Editor Magazine, and our senior member and media manager Vijay Prakash Jain ji. They all are connected. Parmila Krishnan ji, who has been, one of the foremost member of PLG, she is connected from India. She was earlier
Hello.
to India. So we have a variety of poets from all around the world here. As you know, PLG has been conducting online poetry meet for last 5.5 years, uninterrupted every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. PLG has the distinction of conducting the first online poetry meet or Kavi Sammelan Mushaira in the world, and it is continuing its legacy every week with a variety of programs related to literature. And today again, we are conducting our English special poetry, in which all the English poets from all around the world will be reciting their poem tonight. As you know, PLG has a few taboos. We do not recite religious and political poetry from PLG platform. So I request all of you to select your poem accordingly. We have a 5 minutes window for everybody so that the program can be short and sweet. And with that, I would like to invite our first participant tonight. She is none other than Dr. Meeta Sharma from China. She is the regional president of CCS region of PLG. She is a very talented poet. She is a very good anchor also. I'm just telling that, she has been with PLG over many episodes, and she is one of the pillar of PLG. She is an editor, columnist of International Quarterly Lifestyle Magazine, a freelance writer, blogger, global globetrotter, and of course, Hindustani at heart. She has a doctor in management with engineering background, and she has pursued post-graduation in psychologically as well as MBA in HR. She is an orator by nature and poet by passion. She also lays hands on creating for cultural program. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Dr. Meeta Sharma online here. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Supaji. That was such a beautiful introduction. I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
Thank you so much. My warm regards to everyone present here this evening. The poem that I'm going to recite is being recited on behalf of a man who fell in love with a woman who could not love him back. I hope that makes sense. All right. So, and the title of my poem is The Love That Stayed Silent. So here it goes. I did not meet you in a moment of drama. You just arrived quietly. And somehow the room learned its shape again. You were not loud with beauty. You were exact, like time had taken care while making you. The ground trusted your steps. Even silence listened when you spoke. Some enter rooms, others enter meaning. I did not want to take you from your life. That was never the shape of my love, never the shape of my wanting. I only wanted to stand near the truth of you without disturbing it. But your heart was already facing another direction. Not cruel, not careless, but elsewhere. At first, that truth felt like absence with weight, like warmth that looks real until you step closer. I asked myself quiet questions. What I lacked, what I missed, what made me unseen to you. But then something changed. My love did not leave, it stood still. And in that stillness, it grew honest. I stopped trying to be chosen and learned how to let love exist without demand. You had depth without noise, a presence that steadied rooms, a mind that carried fire without needing smoke to prove it. You had everything, except the one thing my hands kept learning not to ask for anymore, your love for me. And that is where devotion became clean. I loved you without strategy, without persuasion, without trying to make your heart smaller so mine could feel bigger. I loved you the way ocean loves the moon, never touching it, never escaping its pull. There were nights your absence sat behind my heart like a quiet pressure, not sharp, just honest. And even that taught me something. It taught me that love does not exist to guarantee reward, that sincerity does not require approval, that wanting does not have to become possession. Some men need to be chosen to feel real. I learned how to feel real without being chosen. If your joy lives in a future without my footsteps, then let it be wide. Let it be fearless. Let it be full. Let whoever stands beside you understand the gravity of what they hold. As for me, I will walk with the quiet knowledge that I once loved a woman the way one loves a god. Not to claim, not to bargain, only to honor, only to love. And I will not call this loss, because this love gave me a steadier spine, a quieter hunger, and the understanding that the heart does not need to be answered to remain true. You were not mine, yet you changed the way I stand in the world. And that even now is still love, my love. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You have
That
enmeshed.
was indeed a
Wow.
wonderful
Very
performance.
nice, very nice.
Wonderful recitation, excellent poem by
Thank you so
Dr.
much.
Mita, which has always
Thank
been a hallmark of her poetry. You know, whenever she recites poetry, she makes the, you know, audience spellbound. And so she did it today.
That means so much to Feji coming from you. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
That's just admiration of what I listened. Right, moving on. We have a very talented poet from the other side of the globe, Mr. Ali Nuru Yasin. Mr. Ali Nuru Yasin, are you listening me? Can you hear me? Yeah, he is very much
Yes,
there.
yes, I was just connecting my headset. Yes, please.
Mr. Nuru has connections with America, Africa, and of course Asia also. He has been in Oman, and we had a beautiful poetry session with him. And we all had a good photograph with him also, which I still remember, and that's there in my personal library. Mr. Ali Nuru is a very, very talented poet. He has written, his most famous work has been 60 poems in 60 days, and all the poems are marvel in themselves, a gem. All those 60 gems he wrote in 60 days. So we have such a talented poet. Let's hear from him. Mr. Ali Nuru, please come forward and recite your poem.
I remember our time. Also, I had a good time with your son. We laughed a lot.
Yeah, true.
I've got two poems. One is a warm-up poem. It's not my poem. It's written by Sir Henry Wotton from 1568 to 1639 from a book of love. So I think the theme is love, and so we will continue with that theme. Thank you for our doctor from China. On his mistress, the Queen of Bohemia, you meaner beauties of the night, that poorly satisfy our eyes, more by your number than your light. You common people of the skies, what are you when the moon shall rise? You curious chanters of the wood, that warble forth Dame Nature's lays, thinking your passions understood by your weak accents, what's your praise? When Philomel her voice shall raise, your violets that first appear, by your pure purple mantles known, like the proud virgins of the year, as if the spring were all your own. What are you when the rose is blown? So, when my mistress shall be seen in form and beauty of her mind, by virtue first, then choice, a queen, tell me if she were not designed, the eclipse and glory of her kind. Again, that was by Sir Henry Wotton, 1568 through 1639. My poem has a little bit of more movement. It's based on the theater work that I do now. It's called On Stage. And the reason why I wrote this poem actually is because of Pope John Paul II. When he came to visit us in Tanzania, they set up this big stage, and he said something that, you know, the world is a stage, and so that always stuck with me. And then by the time I wrote this poem, that's where it came from.
Okay, right.
On stage. The world is a stage. How do you dress yourself? How you present yourself matters the most. We were born and created for a purpose. Some of us start early. Others blossom and bloom late. Expectations abound from parents, guardians, siblings, relatives, and friends. For goodness sake, even at work. And the nameless, faceless society. The grand stage has rules. It's perilous, ruthless, with harsh lights. One who shines during the day may burn you at night. Stamina is key. With a little bit of luck, you won't get stuck. With a special weapon, lots of elbow grease. Help is on hand, despite the trapdoors. Persons will help, lead, and direct. Play along, listen up, enjoy yourself. The costumes couple with scripted, descriptive words all have meaning, a purpose. Responsibly know their secrets and learn to play the role. Interact, be willing to change. Adapt, be flexing with a range. Reflect, be thinking about the exchange. When the play is done, just say, well played. When will we play again? And that was written February 28th, 2016. Thank you very much.
That's a wonderful poem. And as you said, the world is a stage.
Oh,
Definitely, the
very
world
nice,
is
very
stage. And
nice.
yeah, we all are,
Very well recited.
act of that stage. Great poem. And it was great listening to you after a long time. You have been here. And of course, in the past, you have been many times. This time we heard you after quite some time. And Simi, I hope you will make sure that, we listen to him more often than, what we have been. Because his poems are really, really excellent. And we must listen more to him.
Thank you very much for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you might have noticed in the poster, that I am not the host of this program. It had to be Nirmala Raghuji, but for some emergency, she has not been able to connect with us tonight. And as I must tell you that I am on the run. I am traveling. And I was stopped for, for this program, for the welcome address. And my internet is dying, so I cannot continue for long. So may I request our seasoned troubleshooter, who has been troubleshooting the magazine every week, Mr. Anupam Kumar Pathak, to take over the baton from now on and take this program forward. Over to you, Anupamji. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you for your kind words. And I have been listening till now. I have been a passive listener, but then also the poems are so deep that both the poems were, they just allowed me to float into my imagination, no doubt. And when the start is good, naturally going will be very good. So I would like to now call upon Geeta Seth from Indonesia. Is she on for rendering her poem as such? Geeta ji, we have been listening to you, and naturally your flair is entirely different, and it always touches your heart. So please come on the stage, and we would like to hear your new poem so that we again blossom again with your words. Please do come.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I'm very thankful that you all made me join today. In fact, I just broke my leg and I'm in the hospital, but I really wanted to be a part of it. So thank you so much for the invite. So I want to just take on a simple subject without anything. So the name of my poem is "The Story Goes On Like This." Okay. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, sure, you are.
Okay, thank you. In the olden times, during Mahabharata, Abhimanyu, the loving son of Arjuna, was brought up and trained a mighty knight, Arjuna's adorable son and the mother's pride. From childhood, he was taught by the sages to excel in life in all the stages, to be intelligent and powerful, brave and fearless, and even ready to face life when in a mess. Life rolled on, and the fatal day logged in, where to enter the Kurukshetra he was chosen. As destined, he only knew how to enter the Chakravyuh, but coming out of it, well, he had no clue. At 16, he lost his life to the war and left the family with a big scar. Let's flip this story and see what had happened. Up above, the gods decided to take avatar of humans. Moon god gave his son to earth as Abhimanyu, but only for a short earthen life in God's view. Arjuna did not know this was destined, and we all here keep thinking why in life this and that was not achieved. Krishna, Lord Krishna, rightly said, when he himself can't change his karma, being the Lord, of marrying Rukmani but loving Radha throughout, then human, who are you to question? For destiny, what is written is written. Thank you.
That was indeed a very good poem.
And
You
thank
have,
you so much.
you have
And
enmeshed.
get well soon, Geetaji.
My leg is not well, rest, I'm well. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We can see
Yeah.
your smiling face naturally, and we wish that you recover well. But and your poem was, I think so. You have enmeshed a story into a poem, and that is where the creativity of a poet comes. And the way you have interpreted the whole the characters, it is really a new approach to the whole story, and it is really nice to hear you that. Thank you for
Thank you,
the.
sir.
Mm.
Thank you.
And moving on, I would like to call Vidya Raniji from Oman. I think so. Probably she's joining for the first time. Are you? I think so.
Yes, this is my first
Yeah,
time.
she's joining first time.
Because being on the stage, 'cause I recognize most of the faces, and this is the fresh face which I saw. So naturally, I welcome you, and I hope that you like the journey and you continue with us. And we would like to hear you. Please take the stage, and we would with your poem. Vidya Raniji, you are
Thank
welcome.
you so much, Mr. Anupam, for this warmth that you presented. That I already feel all my nervousness is gone. This is the first time ever I'm joining PLG. Many thanks to Failji and Semiji who cordially invited me. Very glad to be here today. It's such a delight because this particular talent has been a silent passion for me and never disclosed to most people. I think it came as a surprise to everybody who's watching online today that I did write a lot of poetry silently. So PLG is giving a voice to my work that have been silently doing so far. And there's a little story that I want to narrate why I chose this particular piece of poetry today out of my collection. I think there has been a connection from all the past poetry that we just heard today, and that's completely coincidental, and that makes me even more happy today because the piece of work that I have written is very close to my heart because I have one single child, my daughter, and we named her Dharani, which literally means the earth. The earth, the world, has been the biggest teacher for me, which has taught me the best lessons. So, the title of my poem today is The World as Our Classroom. That's the title, The World as Our Classroom. And here it goes. Good day to a world that teaches us each day. Good day to a world that teaches us each day, where beauty and wonder quietly light our way. From stories of history to lands far and wide, we learn and keep growing with curiosity, our guide. We learn and keep growing with curiosity, our guide. With minds like young seedlings, open and clear, we seek truth and purpose beyond doubt and fear. The path of integrity is never the easiest to choose. Dear friends, the path of integrity is never the easiest to choose. Yet, wisdom is gained through values we refuse to lose. Life stage may echo with conflict and pain, yet resilience rises again and again. Sweet moments of grace soften what feels unkind. I'm sure all of you must have experienced a lot of unkind situations in life. So, sweet moments of grace soften what feels unkind, restoring the balance within humankind. A gentle leader of peace beyond title or name reminds us true beauty is never about fame. We move from shallow sparkle to meaning profound. This concept probably kept me dormant till now, that I never came out and spoke about my passion for literature and poetry. But PLG is giving this platform to me. We move from shallow sparkle to meaning profound, learning through practice where real lessons are found. Across oceans and skies, through borders we fly. Across oceans and skies, through borders we fly, marveling together at one shared sky. When faith is goodness guides each part we play, even the impossible finds room to stay. Good day again to this classroom called Earth. Good day again to this classroom called Earth, where learning of spirit defines our true worth. Let the message be simple, timeless, and true. Dear friends, let the message be simple, timeless, and true. Live with love and let the world learn from you. Live with love and let the world learn from you. With this, sharing lots of love to all of you. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Over to you,
Wow,
Mr. Anupam.
super. Very nice.
Thank you.
Would
Thank you
like
so
to
much.
say,
Thank
I
you.
would like to say, Vidyaji, your first step was, I think, so, is a resounding success, and it was a very good perspective which you gave. In fact, we all thought that we are sitting in a classroom and you are taking the class.
It's
Actually,
such an honor. Thank you so much. It's truly an honor. Thank you. It's
your
my
words,
maiden attempt became so beautiful because of all of you. Thank you so much.
actually, your words and your curiosity and the points which you raised in this poem, it is a very fresh take, and actually it makes you think. And this is the beauty of the poem. So really, it is a very nice poem, and thank you for your first steps. And I would like to see you again and again. So thank you.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank
I want
you.
to say something, Anupam ji. Is I want to welcome Vidyarani ji on stage with us. And it's the first time you recited your poem. It was very nice to hear you. You were so composed and you made a pause, said, dear friends, and your body language, all was like just perfect.
Thank
Congratulations.
you so much. Thank you. Thank you
Rightly
so much.
appreciated,
Means a
Anupam.
lot. Coming from veterans like you are all very seniors. Thank you so much.
And moving on from a fresh face to our, I think so, we have been hearing her a lot, and moving along to India. Coming back to India, I say, not moving along to India, but coming back to India. I would like to call upon a veteran whom we have with whose thoughts and whose we are well versed as such, and and her diction is so beautiful that it always her poems are shines by it, and it is and her every rendition is an example in front of us whenever she signs. So I would like to call upon Pramila Krishnanji from India for her poem as such. Pramila ji, you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anupam ji. Hello to all my friends around the world. It's such a pleasure to hear all of you. So back to PLG again. Hello, Simi ji, and hello to Tufail ji as well. Yeah, it's like coming back home, as always I say, yes. Now, with a nice intro that I got from Anupam ji, let me start. Let me take you through. Life is not always a bed of roses, right? We begin. I'm just going to take you through these lines. Like we in the middle, we always look down on things. Like, for example, our parents who have nurtured us, taken care of us, are kind of taken for granted, if I may use that word. And then what do? We learn from our parents for having given us unconditional love. We try to practice this on our kids, on our children. We take care of them. And in the process, our parents also join us and they take care of our children, their grandchildren. With the name that they get is grand, they're so happy to gain that and they add more into their life and they take care of our children too. Now, these kids, the so-called grandchildren, also grow up. Once upon a time, the grandparents so dear to them. As they grow up, youth, their tantrums increase and they want to get away from the grandparents. And then there is a void created. So everything that the grandparents say becomes outdated. And slowly what happens, they are like those clipped-winged birds. They'll have to confine themselves slowly into a room, and that's how old age begins. So this is exactly what I would like to show here through my poem, which is titled Generations, rather Connections. They held our hands, teaching to walk, gave us warmth and helped us speak. Their dreams sacrificed for our growth, a small world built for our happiness, a truth. They worked hard and saved for our future. We stood on their strength, never a loser. Guiding us through our life with a smile, carrying us along those extra miles. They hid all pains behind mighty strength. We fought for tiny things strangely at length. Grew strong as long those extra miles, the ideas now outdated in our dominion. They nurtured our children too in grace, forgetting to live their life in grace. Soon a role of grand attached to their names to carry grandly responsibilities of other gain, another grandparents and stuff like that. We much care for the tender, tiny hands, forgetting warmth of those wrinkled hands. Parents wait with open arms to welcome us, while we chase laughter of youthful fun. Life is a circle that we soon will learn, forgetting to look up to our parents' care. For children's smile, we give our all, but parents' love should never fade to fall. That's it. Thank you so much for your time. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you for accepting my words. It's such a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you all.
Beautiful, Pramila ji. I think so. On stage, you must be seeing veterans who can vouch whatever you said. Every word is correct because I think so while listening to your poem, they were immersed in their own experience as such, because without experience, words cannot take shape, and whatever you shaped was I think so it was enmeshed by your experience as such, and I could sense that. So
Yeah.
that's indeed beautiful.
Thank you
And
so much. Thank you
move,
all.
moving on from India, I think so. I would like to remain in India as such, as I see on the screen, and on the basis of whatever I see on the screen, I would like to remain in India, and I would like to call Shabana Fiaz Qazi. I can see her face and her ebullience, so that please come on the stage and please share your poetry.
Hello, everybody. Am I audible?
Yeah, sure, you are.
Uh, yeah, so good evening to everyone. And thank you once again for this opportunity. I'm really grateful for it. And today I thought of writing a poem uh, about an important aspect of our existence and life, which is our health. So um, it may sound very basic, but I thought it was an important aspect to pay attention to. So that is my poem today, and that is how I want to emphasize on it. So the title of my poem is Health is Wealth. Health is wealth, the truest gold, a treasure brighter than stories told, not found in shops, nor bought with pay, but built with choices every day. A peaceful mind, a body strong, good habits that help us all along. Good food, exercise, and sleep so deep, these are riches we all can keep. For life feels rich and days feel bright when health is held with love and light. So care for yourself in every way. This is the wealth that stays each day. Healthy living, joyful breath. Truly, health is the greatest wealth. Health is not a luxury. It is the foundation that carries every dream and desire you chase. Hence, wake up and choose yourself. Move a little, breathe deeper, drink water like it matters, rest without guilt, say no without fear, eat to nourish, not punish. Every small healthy habit is an investment that pays you back in beauty and confidence. Health is wealth, a truth we know, yet often forget as we rush and go. What's success worth if the body is weak? What's the victory worth if energy is weak? Choose movement, choose rest, choose food that heals. Then a strong mind and a strong body life reveals. In every season, in every breath, your greatest richness is your health. The world moves fast and we forget. Our greatest wealth is in our breath. Not in gold, not in fame, not in success high, but in calm thoughts and a body that can shine. Hence, eat with care, move with grace. Give your heart a peaceful space. Give your heart a peaceful space. For dreams grow stronger step by step when health becomes your biggest asset. So that is my poem. Thank you.
Very well done.
Very nice, Shabana ji. Very nice.
Thank you, Simranji.
It
That
was
was
so nice to listen to. Yes, health is very important, and each line like, was very wise, very well told, well put up. Thank you so much for sharing such beautiful thoughts.
Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. Good evening, one and all. Sorry for the delay. I came in the apt poem, I think. My health was not well, so I had to without I had to take my medication and it put me into sedation. So kindly excuse me for the delay.
It's
Thank
okay.
you so much, Nirmala ji.
I'll join now. Anupam ji, thank you for holding up the platform. Thank you very much. So thoughtful of you.
Take over.
And please continue. I'll join in a bit.
Okay, okay, that's okay. So, indeed, that was a very nice poem, and the concern Shabana ji showed in her poem is indeed, I think so. Everyone should be careful. I think so. God has given God when God gives life, He gives health also. But it is we who have to take care of our of that particular body, because He doesn't give replacements. So indeed, that was really nice. And after that, I would like the you see. Now we would like to hear from the but on stage I can see a wealth of experience, and I think so. He's the senior most poet we have on stage today. And no doubt he belongs to India, but nowadays he has gone to USA as such. And but his energy remains as a 16 years old young. So I welcome from USA, I welcome Narendra ji on the stage, Narendra Chawla ji. And his poems have always been an inspiration for our poets. So please do come, Narendra ji, and we would like to hear your poem. Please, you are mute, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very happy. First of all, thanks for PLG and Anupam ji. You are holding very nice stage today. You are all in all, Anupam ji. And my special thanks to Simmi Bitia, who invited me, and she always give me the inspiring power. And I always write when I am called here or in any program in USA. Every week I have to go, and I feel happy to go to attend any and participate Punjabi, Urdu, and even sometimes Bengali, and singing and poetry competitions and other get together. In spite of so much snowy covered surroundings, we are feeling very happy because today again we are invited to go somewhere, but no difference of snow or anything. So I have written these poems are I am happy to announce that according to my age, as you narrated, this is my number of poem, I think more than 2000.
Wow.
Naturally, with your experience, naturally 2000 is less, I suppose.
Oh yes.
Very, very true, very true. Ji,
Thank
you
you
are
very
a
much.
legend actually for us.
But you know, every plant or every tree grows when it gets the watering or fueling, then any cart can be driven anywhere. So these programs are just fuel for us. So I have written this very small two poems. One poem I have written, Web of Life. Today I am remembering a book, Web of Life, which I opens and solves all the wrinkles of our life.
Wow.
This Web of Life book, I think at least 30-40 years before I read, and I taught in my to my students in the school where I was working. So I just remembered that. Today I am remembering a book, Web of Life, which opens and solves all the wrinkles of our life. Life is not only full of sorrows and sadness. It has a fine corner full of energy and happiness. The web of life is always created by us. We are just like a spider. We create this web of life ourselves. This cage of tensions is all created by us. Exclude negative thoughts and throw far away. Remember, after every night, there is a bright day. We must know this web of life is not permanent. And I say the noble deeds and positive thoughts make our life excellent. Now, the second one, how to spend, this is recently composed, I think 2-3 days before. How to spend 24 hours. My target is to write for senior citizens mostly, as I myself feel. How to spend 24 hours. Read and adopt senior citizens, how N.K. Chawla's, what is the N.K. Chawla's new trend? The best way for senior citizens, 24 hours to spend. 8 hours with 3F. 8 hours with 3F means family, friend, and faith. Spend. And then next 8 hours in napping and sound sleep you must spend. And the last 8 hours to be spent with 3H. 3H means head, heart, and hand. Wherever in which work in the world, any sphere, we use 3H. There is a simulation of 3H, head, heart, and hand. Then that is the 100% success. Maybe any goal. So 8 hours to be spent with 3H, head, heart, and hand. This way you will be happy, maybe snow or hot sand. चाहे वो रेगिस्तान हो या यहाँ जो बाहर दिख रहा है. Yesterday I sent the photographs to dear Simi Bitya. Never forget to meet everyone. Never forget to meet everyone with sweet smile. Always sing, dance, and be creative like me to be fertile. Thank you very much. Thanks. Again, I thank PLG, and I am hoping that I am living with PLG and die with PLG. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. That's so sweet of you, Oji.
आप जिए
Very
हजारों
nice.
साल.
Very nice poem. Thought worthy.
Thanks.
I would like to say that you and PLG program should go on and on and on. So
Yes, that's the right word for true, Anubhavji.
with that, suppose I should be now handing over this mic to Nirmala ji, who is now here to take over, because the poets who have to come, I think so, they require more expertise to be called on the stage. And I would like to give the honor to Nirmala ji for that, because today I was just a listener and I was just given a stand-in role. And when the major batsmen come, I think so he should take the he also should
I
take the.
think it needs two Batmans to go for this show, Anupamji. So we are going
Okay,
to do
I
great.
will
Thank you
wait.
so much.
I
Thank
will
you so
wait.
very much, Anupamji. Thank you so very
I will
much.
wait for your call, and if you call me, then I will also share a
Yeah.
poem with you. So
Yes,
that
yes,
Suji,
definitely.
please take
Please,
the.
please recite up. Yeah.
Yes, there goes our wonderful Anupamji. He is a great poet and such a lovely cultural based person. Apart from all the so many awards and publications he has, he is such a good heart person, and we share a good friendship more than poetry. Right, Anupamji? And the podium is yours. No words to tell about you. You have your poem now. Please recite it to us.
Thank you for giving me this particular opportunity, because this is also a surprise. This yeah, as I was just sharing with you, that each poet which I heard, they spoke their heart. They spoke truth. But sometimes truth bites. Sometimes truth bites in a way that you don't expect. Whatever you say, you are not taken in that particular perspective. So probably in some moment, some you can say weak moment or a strong moment, this thought occurred to me, that whatever I am saying is yeah, I have to be heard, and I have to be understood in the perspective which I am speaking. So and everybody say because whatever you say, it has got more than one meaning. But what meaning is taken, sometimes if it is not what you thought, it hurts you. So the title of my poem is Carnivore. Carnivore in the sense that the carnivore is always bites, but if I'm telling a truth, if I'm telling an observation, probably I'm not that carnivore that I want to bite. So the poem goes like this. Whatever I hear, it arrived, that molten whisper of truth, not as a sound, but as a shimmer, sliding through the seams of silence, dripping into the hollow where the heart keeps its unlimited altars. In that light, brief and blinding, I saw myself turn into dust-dwelling creature, gnawing not at fish, not at flesh, but at the shadows of misinterpreted intentions. I wondered, I wondered what alchemy of time bends perception so. How does meadow-born spirit acquire some myth of franks and hunger? How does pure offering of loves gets cloaked into want? How does care echo like a claim? How does presence drift into shape of absence? A turning of winds I was meant to notice. Perhaps the universe placed a quiet rune in my path. Again, a turning of winds I was meant to notice. And now I do. I would retest from the threshold where my reflection is asked to wear another story. It was once a luminous trail, yesterday wrapped into wonder. Yet even starlit dims when misread by night. Better to vanish softly. Silence is the key. Better to vanish softly into my own horizon than swallow the truth that wounds the soul. Some journeys demand hunger. Some journeys demands hunger that is not mine. Leaf born, river bred, I cannot make the fire that devotes. I would walk away as I arrived, unarmed, unhungered, and never a carnivore. Thank you.
Very
Oh,
well.
very well written.
Beautiful.
Very.
A very simple thought of perception, so beautifully drawn into a poem. Amazing, Anupamji.
Thank you, Parmitaji.
Excellently penned down, Anupamji.
Thank you. Nirmalaji, now you take the
Thank
and
you. Thank you.
from here onwards. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we call upon our very favorite Mustafa Dwareshji. And he's a mechanical engineer by profession, but he writes poem since 1985. He writes poems in Hindi, Urdu, and English. His hobbies are singing Urdu ghazals and Hindi songs. He was felicitated several times by Indian Social Club Muscat, Urdu Wing, and Muscat PLG IST, and Mandovi from New Delhi. He has released 3 albums in Muscat, which his ghazals were sung by renowned singer of Oman, and he is one of our founding members of Open Mic. So we have our very special Durveshji here. The podium is yours. We are waiting for your poem.
Thank you very much, Nirmala ji. I don't know whether I deserve all this appreciation. And Anupam ji, you have done a tremendous job to take over during the absence of Nirmala ji. And I wish Geeta ji a very fast recovery. And thanks to Simmi ji for inviting me on the English version of the PLG. So, and I can see Shere Banuji and all the great poets all over the world. So it's an honor to share the stage with you all. The first poem, a small one, written by me in 1985, I must say. Actually, it was in 83 or something during my college days when situations were not good around. So the title of this poem is Someone.
Wonderful.
Someone up there. Someone up there, omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, rules the universe so great, rules the universe so great, with no confusion, without a word spoken. Although God speaks, but we cannot hear. So, with no confusion, without a word spoken, and sees the uproar prevailing on this little galactic globe where his creatures rule, effect inventions and preserve tools. On this little galactic globe where his creatures rule, effect inventions and preserve tools for protection and destruction. What right do they have to preserve and to destroy? What right do they have to preserve and to destroy? For the sole creator and destroyer of destroyers is he and only he. Someone up there, omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent. The second poem is written in the background a few years back when my younger daughter and the elder daughter both got their first salary from their workplace. So when the first salary was drawn by them, I was so much emotional, and our whole family were very emotional, and they were very, very happy for them. So the title of this is Daughter, and it is based on girl child education. So my daughter has got home her first pay. My daughter has got home her first pay, all thanks to Almighty God, I must say. O daughter, you gain knowledge by Almighty's grace. With the power of education, you have made it to your workplace. Parents are just sources arranged by Almighty God. But the truth is that the Prophet encouraged girl education a lot. Our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was for the girls' education. He always preferred that even if you have to go as far as China, you must go and seek education. So, with the power of education, you have made it to your workplace. Parents are just sources arranged by Almighty God, but the truth is that the Prophet encouraged girl education a lot. I pray that you also gain knowledge on faith and nobility, and pray that you earn righteously with bliss and piety. Our home is enlightened by the light of your education, and the fragrance of books has spread illumination. The moment you place the token of your pay in grandma's hand, the moment you place the token of your pay in grandma's hand, the entire family was ecstatic, all as one band, all as one band. Your grandpa would have been so elated by your deed, he would have cried with us all out of joy indeed. My father was no more that time. So this is line for him. The entire family was accepted all as one band. Your grandpa would have been so elated by your deed, he would have cried with us all out of joy indeed. Be an example to your younger brother in education. You are now our walking stick for old age and desolation. You are now our walking stick for old age and desolation. Be a source of strength to your husband in times of need. Show how your education by its power can lead. Show how your education by its power can lead. You have the responsibility of future generation to make your children self-reliant with their education. My daughter has got home her first pay, all thanks to Almighty God, I must say. Thank you so much.
Excellent poem, Durvesh.
That was
Oh,
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Very nice, Durvesh bhai.
That
Thank you.
was
Thank
beautiful, Durveshi, because your both poems were so good, and it made us realize that we don't walk alone. We walk with we walk wherever we walk, God is with us. And
you.
the second poem, your experience was, I think so. It reminded us of our own experiences. It was very nicely
Yeah,
written.
you must be relating since you are of my age. So all
Yeah,
our
sure,
children.
sure. Nice.
Thank you so much.
and next we go to our sweetheart of PLG, our Shera Banuji, and she is a well-renowned poet here, and she conducts lots of cultural programs. She anchors programs, and she has done a lot of English poems for my knowledge, and she sings well, and she goes very well with the group, and I think we have had a few programs done together. And here, Shera Banuji, there is no introduction for you because we all know you the best, and your poem itself speaks for itself. The podium is yours. Shera Banuji?
Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, adab. Thank you, Nirmala ji, for such a wonderful introduction. Just give me a moment. I'll be back. Just a moment.
Okay. So I would like to work out on few things. So much of inspired words we took it over throughout our lives. Today's poem, actually, every poet's internal mind was so good. They were expressing their own views today. We never know what people undergo in their minds. Always they carry over smiles and laughter and braveness. And this is not a mask, actually. This is a form of growth, and this is form of being oneself, even when they are in a rough time. So we never know what people undergo. Always be kind, be gentle, and take this world a better place to live in for everyone. Now the podium is yours, Sheravanaji. Unmute yourself. It's a mute G. Sherapanuji, still your the mic is in mute. Your mic is in mute. The audio in the corner, left corner. Yes.
Someone else?
Yeah. Now fine, Shem.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, got it.
Left
I
corner.
was
Yeah.
unable to unmute it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you
The
so much,
podium is
Nirmala.
yours.
Yeah. And it was so wonderful of Patakji to take over the program in your absence for some time. And we got the best of both.
Thank
Yeah. PLG always, connects me to the art of writing, always expressing myself. I'm glad it gives me opportunity to write, think, and participate in the programs. For me, writing is my little world where I take the credit for being myself. It's my expression, my soul, my escapades, my being, and I term it as an expression without norms. Completely without norms, just carefree on your own journey. Just you write your heart out and you express, and it's such a wonderful platform always. Um, Tafail Saab, Simi ji, Pathak ji, uh, Vijay ji, Shabana ji, Darvesh ji, all who are present. Uh, a big good evening to you all. Today I chose a poem which is very close to my heart, and one of my best which I have written. It's on the moon, because whenever I see the sight of a full moon, it always gladdens me, it delights me, and again I'll run like a mad girl to see outside in the sky. So here I share one of my poems. It's known as The Nature in All Its Splendor. The nature in all its splendor, the majestic milk white moon in the sky, from far away speaking of divine truth and no lie, contained within the undisturbed and spotless sky, encircled in its luminous glow as it passes by, appearing in all its glory and wonder, full, crescent, curvaceous, and sliced in different measure. Its princely sail among the veil of silver crowds, peeping shyly and smartly among the clouds. In the dusky sky, rising above like a staring one eyed beauty, my eyesight gazing at it in ambiguity, holding the monopoly of uniqueness, a sign for sore eyes, a hope for dead ties. On clear nights, like a silver spear, aesthetically shining, like a marvelously unanchored pearl hanging. The tides in the ocean and sea play to the command of your gravity, continuing to influence the earth and its being since anciently. lovers and poets compared their beloved face to your resplendent beauty. While they finally perished in mud, you still shine with lasting magnanimity. Thank you so much.
Shera Banuji, that was a wonderful poem. I liked it very much with the pearls.
Thank you so much. And sorry for the disturbance earlier. As Darveshji had a poem on daughters, my grandson entered the room just when I was about to begin, and I had to let him out of the room. So that was a problem.
PLG is part of families, Shera Banuji. This all happens. So all done, all good to go. And
Actually,
words well done, well put.
when expectations are built, I think so the best comes out of. So while listening to you, I think so you spoke in the same vein as William Wordsworth or Shelley, the nature's poet, and it was so close in the same vein. It was very beautiful, because probably next time when we will see the moon, I think you will remember your poem, whatever you say. It was
Thank
really
you so much, Manu. It means a lot. Thank you.
And next, I would like Simiji.
Shera Banuji.
Before that, there's still something balance.
Yes,
yes, Nirmalaji. There's a poem, Nirmalaji, which she has written, Secret the Fall Season Holds. I would like to read few lines from that poem before I invite her. The source of energy for the creation of a new world comes from the fallen leaves. So wonderful. As the fallen leaves dissolves into soil to enter this world as new life, just hold on. Some magic is on the way in your life as well, like the tiny seedling so bright. This magical woman, we welcome you on stage, Nirmalaji, as you have called us all the poets one by one. I invite you with a small quote from Osip Mandelstam. My turn shall also come. My turn shall also come. I sense the spreading of a wing. The stage is yours, Nirmala.
Thank you, Shera Banuji. Thank you. And thank you for giving that quote. That I like that lines from my poem. Thank you so much. And today's poem is a reflection of every person actually I meet, and how we have undergone in this life. So it's a short poem. I just put the words together. You have been so strong for so long in survival, so long in compassion. But what's in you comes out. It's okay that you fell in deep hole. It's okay that you lost yourself. You have been so strong for so long. You forgot that you deserve better. You forgot that you deserve love. You forgot that deserve softness. You wore a mask of hard courage, and deliberately you forgot that you deserve softness. You deserve love. You have been so strong so long that you forgot that someone should make you feel home. Someone should make you feel loved. And you also need arms to rest. It's okay that you restart, refocus. It's okay that you shed yourself and arise again. Let your life be gentle again. Let your life have laughter again. Let you leave every single thing you own on you. You don't deserve to be on survival mode every day, every moment. Shed yourself, arise again. Let yourself to feel the gentle the innocence again in you. Some days are meant to be with compassion. When it's okay to be not okay, it's okay to refocus and shed yourself and come again. Arise, arise, like the flaming bird. It's okay to feel good. It's okay to feel loud. It's okay to live our lives with laughter and love. You deserve better. You deserve better. Thank you, Sherabanuji.
Thank you,
Very
Nirmala.
nice. Very motivating poem. In fact, this poem can be used as a, part of motivational class.
Really,
She
well
is a
said.
poem therapist as well, Mr. Tufail Saab. She is a poem therapist.
Yeah, definitely. She must be using one of them.
Yes, Tufail Bhaiya. As I put this word towards today's poem, uh, as a psychologist, I see so many persons coming around that I chose the survival mode, so I don't want to live. They forget to be what they are, feel what they were before all the things happen. They forget that they deserve more better in life when they can do so much for others. They have to do something for themselves as well, so they forget to think about themselves. So always I focus my therapy on self-care as well. So this poem, hope this will be helpful for many. Thank you, sir. Safal Bhaiya.
And one good news is that India has won the cricket match.
Arey wah,
Oh,
by
in,
9
in,
wickets.
That's a good news. Great
in
news to
great
go.
style, yeah. Yeah.
So we had two very nice poems. One is on health and one is on physical health and mental health.
Yeah, correct. So, Nirmala ji taking forward, right?
Yes, and so yes, Tufel Bhaiya, today was a dual anchoring from me and our Bhaiya,
Yeah.
Anupam Bhaiya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Simiji, so we will go ahead with the next thing, right? So we'll be having a magazine display by our chief editor, Anupam Pathak. And Anupam ji, the podium is yours.
Thank you.
How about Vijay sir saying
Vijay sir
something?
is there? Vijay Prakash ji, sir, can you just shed down few words? For what?
Pardon?
Are you rendering your poems today?
No.
Aren't you?
Okay.
Okay.
Today I cannot.
Vijay
Sorry.
ji is such a patron of Poet
Yeah, I'm
PLG
seeing his comments.
that
Yeah.
he
Thank you so much.
not only today, he most of the time he joins our program and he listens. He is
I see.
such a he
Ardent
has such a
fan of our
passion for
program. Yeah.
poetry,
I
and
see.
he believes in motivating others by listening the poetry or their poetry.
Very good. Very good.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the
And thanks,
program
Darvesh ji.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Darvesh ji, for remembering that, because one of the participant who was stuck up in, I think, traffic, he
I
has
see.
joined now. So
Is
Mr.
it?
Dev Malya.
Dev
So
Malya.
Nirmala ji, you could probably invite her before we go to the magazine, which somehow got delayed because of Darvesh ji comment. So it
We
was
will go ahead
blessing in
with
disguise.
Yes. And very happy to have our special person, Dev Malya. Actually, he's currently working as a general manager in Bahrain. So he's an author for several books, Maxims for Modern Warfare. He has lots of English poems, verses. He has collections of Alex, and then he has collections of Bengali poems, and he has co-authored Indica's bestseller, The Flight of Deities, an anthology of desecration and devotion. And he has co-authored Amazon's bestseller, Living a Wealthy Life. And he is a member of Bahrain's Writers Circle. His maiden play, The Locked, Down Homemaker was performed and staged during the World Theatre Festival in October 2020. Here we have Dev sir. Please, the podium is yours. Devji?
Yeah. Namaste. ग्रेट टू बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आप लोगों के बीच में आने का एक्चुअली मैं हर प्रोग्राम में रहना चाहता हूँ बट जो वर्क टाइमिंग है थोड़ा सा अलग है तो इसलिए मिस हो जाता है बार बार मेरा एक्चुअली 6 बजे तक कभी जस्ट मैं छूटा मैं दौड़ भाग के निकला ऑफिस से मुझे थोड़ा सा समय दीजिए मैं एक्चुअली कौन सा मैं आज का एक्चुअली प्रोग्राम का मैं थोड़ा सा याद नहीं रहा था इसलिए मैं जस्ट ढूंढ लेता हूँ कौन सा अफसोस सुनाना है
Till he is ready, I would just like to comment Mr. Vijay Prakash. He's been on the screen from the beginning of the program with his smiling face, encouraging every poet.
Yes,
So,
yes,
so
I can see.
wonderful to see him on screen.
Exactly. You know, some of the
Exactly, yeah.
people, you know, who are
Very
always
true.
there. Yeah, and you know, Anupam Pathak ji, Vijay Prakash Jain ji. These are the
Thank you,
people,
one
you
and
know,
all.
who give a lot of encouragement, whose presence gives a lot of encouragement and lot of motivation, you know, that can do this kind of program regularly and we shall do this kind of program. You know, and they are throughout, they are present throughout the program and they listen to the poems of everybody very carefully, you know, and with you know, and you can make out that by the
And it,
comments they make on the poem
very true,
because
very
those
true.
comments are very much about the poem, what is read in the poem. So
And it
that
shows the true.
yes, that shows their involvement in the poem, you know, and in the program. So I would say in Hindi we call it you know, Sahitya ke Sarthi. So these are people who are Sahitya ke Sarthi.
Exactly.
Actually, I like this program too much, and I learn a lot from this program, and I get a lot of material on which I will like to write, and I have been writing also. And
Thank you.
really, this is a wonderful PLG group created by Tofalji and Tilmiji. I liked it too much.
Sure, sir. Sure.
And it's curated by all of us, you know, it's curated by people like you who are, you know, so passionate about poetry, you know, that you sit throughout the program. And the people who sit throughout the program, you know, they are the real motivation, you know, to continue this, to keep this torch
Definitely.
burning and to continue this kind of program.
It helps to
And
recognize our value and worth actually, and it puts a more better improve our better qualities to make this show
Correct.
better in the coming future always. And it shows how much impact every person has on PLG.
True.
So,
yeah,
Vijayji, are you
true,
based in
absolutely.
India? Which place?
I am based in Bahrain.
Bahrain. I see. Okay, welcome.
Yeah, so if you are ready, please.
Yes, I am ready.
The podium is yours, Devji.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, this is a piece I wrote on the passing away of Srimati Lata Mangeshkar. So many of us will be able to connect. I grew up in interesting times, days of Kishorda and Lata Tai. Romance flowed in melodies, lyrics filled empty spaces. Life seemed a karaoke in loop. Pensive, down, heartbroken, there's a melody to soothe every heart. Elated, exuberant, ecstatic, enough numbers to croon or blurt. Rebel, devout, or docile, a melody theirs each time. Patriot or nationalist, lilting numbers came to roost surreptitiously as in a heast. No heady remix or electronic notes, just stalwarts breathing life into songs as if their own children. Life wasn't a beat missed or a cadence shorn, simply mellifluous and melting. On a trip down nostalgia to days long past. In those interesting times I lived, days of Kishorda and Latatai, now wafting in the wind like some fragrance long lost, only melancholy and goodbye. Thank you.
Excellently penned down, Devji. Excellently penned down. Lovely words
Well
to be
said,
there.
well said.
Nice choice of words, no doubt. And it spells whatever is going in your heart and head both. And naturally, it is a reverence which you gave to both of them through this poem. It is really nice as such, because we too have been, like you, we have been very connected with whatever they tried to tell through their, because poems are just written, but when they are rendered well, only then it reaches your heart. I think so. They will live in our hearts throughout our how much we live on as such, and how and they, on and on their poems, their songs will go on. Thank you, David.
Thanks.
Yeah, Devji, your writing piece was something very unique. I heard on singers and such a tribute, felicitation. The description and the vocabulary was excellent. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And then now we are moving on to our next program, that is Magazine Display by our Chief Editor, Anupam Pathakji.
I think so. Today is a unique day when I'm forgetting the role which I have to play at the end as such, because
And thank you so much for stepping in and, making that program to run,
Yeah,
you know,
very true.
when I came to this PLG program, I just wanted to be a very spectator and a very keen spectator. But then also slowly the way you tuned me, that I had every time it was a surprise, and today it was also a surprise when I was given this role. But thank you, I lived to your expectation as such. And
In fact, more than that, you did a wonderful job, without any preparation and with such a short notice.
thank you very much. And with that, before you, I would like to Nirmalaji, are you able to see the magazine on your screens as such?
Yes, Ji.
Yes,
Yes,
we can see.
we can see.
Like every program of PLG, it's a learning as such. We learn from the emotions of the others and the words of the others. But there is a unique aspect of this particular PLG group, is that every time program connects with the program which has already been shown. So last program was indeed a very rich opportunity to us to learn from those starlets who are master of the words. Our Kapil Batra ji, Mushtaq Sadaf ji, and Tufail Ahmed ji himself. Because we strain our ears every time, and they give very few opportunities, no doubt. But then also, whenever they give, we are wrapped into attention whatever they try to convey, because they convey the best, and at the same time they teach us how to convey. So that was, as a guru, they appeared on the screen and they taught us how to actually weave our words. So it is a program not to be read, but to hear it. So unfortunately, the PLG, it posts this particular program on YouTube, and I think so. You will learn a lot when you connect with this particular program of Gurukul, where the nuances of this of poetry weaving was taught by them. And the report of that program was written by our Gopal Sinhaji, our media manager, and he tried to give you the essence of the program. But then at the same time, it is not a this particular magazine is just an invitation for you to connect with that particular program and to learn from the words spoken by these starlets, and I think so the master of the words as such. And the questions of the few participants which were taken up are on the screen as such. And this particular magazine and those who helped us in weaving this particular magazine, these are some photographs. Kapil Batra ji, Simi ji, Gopal Sinha ji, who wrote this report as such, and the very beautiful painting by Veena Naveen ji, which you see on the cover of this particular page of this guru. He's imbibed in knowledge and ready to give whosoever wants to listen to him as such. And but then also this, no doubt, this particular PLG stage, we as a participants of this program and the followers of this program, we thank every time to Tufailji and Simiji for making this particular PLG group as such, so that our whole week we wait for Saturday for a next edition of this particular program, and which is so well presented. But in this presentation, there is a team of people whom they have chosen, who help us to week by week give this beautiful program, and the whole and the names are on this particular page. And another beautiful aspect is this particular timetable which is displayed here, where you can where each Saturday whatever happened is there, and it is just an indication where you can connect, go to YouTube and listen to the program and connect to the program. And the motto of this particular PLG is connecting people with literature. So it is an attempt that people are connected to the literature by listening to the program and by listening to the emotions which poets have said. And the last page. This is a reminder of the banner and our gurus who presented this particular program. And this particular magazine, I asked our global head to release it to the people, so that it is posted on Facebook and it comes to you as a reminder to connect with YouTube. So, Mr. Fairji, the podium is yours in this magazine. Please.
Thank you very much, Anupam ji, for this wonderful magazine. We are, ladies and gentlemen, don't you think that we are blessed to have a chief editor like
Very true.
Anupam
Very
Pathak
true.
ji? Yeah,
Excellent,
definitely. So
Anupam.
let us all give a big round of applause for Anupam Pathak
Kudos,
ji.
kudos,
Excellent,
Anupam.
excellent.
Yes, yes. And if
See,
you see, normally the magazine will have some content like, poems or the stories or things like that. Before that, we had the CTL program about who was the poet? Joshi ji, and he himself given permission to publish all his poems. So these all have contents. Now, the last magazine was a difficult one indeed, because there was hardly any content. It was a Gurukul, and people were asking questions, and those were answered and things like that. And keeping a record of those things was also, I think, it was if not impossible, it was really, really difficult. So, and so this making this magazine really needs, a special skill, which I believe that Anupam ji has, in abundance hidden in himself. So thank
And
you
he's
so much,
asset.
Anupam ji,
He's,
for this. Yeah, Nirmala
Thank
ji,
you so much.
you are telling something.
yeah, he's an asset to our PLG. He see every poem expresses her views or his views, but putting into a magazine, making it come alive, and whenever we want, we can just go through it. We admire it and we relive the moment again. So Anupam ji, you are making it so beautiful for us to feel so proud to see it again, and including our paintings in it. So you're making the whole team involved in it, and you're making this PLG next level. The poets feel very wonderful when we see our poem printed and published. So it's one of our asset, actually, we can say. So Anupam ji, so thank you so much for being so good to PLG.
Exactly. So with that, I dedicate
And
this magazine to all the poetry lovers. Please, you go through it again, and definitely you will have a lot of information in this about the last program. And last program was Gurukul, so you will have a lot of answers to your queries about writing art of the poetry also.
yeah. And
And
coming through
please.
the things, so we are near the end of the today's program, and I recently came upon a quote. Somewhere in the future, there is a version of you who finally made it. They are looking back at this moment, the moment you almost quit, and hoping you push one more time. Somewhere in future, there is a version of you who finally made it. They are looking back at this moment, you almost quit. Every tiny effort is shaping them. So breathe, focus, and move. Your future self is watching, so don't disappoint them. This is the best quote I saw recently. So we will not give up when we see after 10 years or 20 years. When we see back, we will think that, oh my God, you didn't give up, you made it. And sometimes we think that we could have done better. So let us think about our future a positive way and not quit, and we'll move forward. By this, I end my anchoring, and I would like to call upon Simiji, who is like operational director of PLG. She's such a wonderful person. Apart from poet, guzzles, and the poetry journey, the literature journey she has underwent is so tremendous, and she is all a pioneer for us. And I always look upon her and admire her a lot. Her skill has guided us, the team, PLG team, and all the poets and all amateurs who come in. She has guided very skillfully and gracefully, and she makes us so comfortable. Our commitment to this PLG makes us put more effort, and she like pushes us and supports us and encourages us to do more. So it's like a whole team or whole PLG is getting motivated by Simiji. And Felbai, no words to you. You are the captain of ship. You both are a lovely pair. God bless. You are all a role model for us, that how you can take this world a better one, actually. And your part in this literature field, connecting the poets from all over the world. Even during the corona period, we kept it a better place and hope for living. Simiji, your trust on everybody and your commitment to this growth of PLG, it makes a big difference. And this podium is yours next.
Thank you so very much, Nirmala ji, for your kind words. I am grateful. Thank you so much. Good evening, salam, namaskar, PLG 298, English special. Today's program was truly remarkable with an open English topic. We had the pleasure of listening to many beautiful and heartfelt poems, each offering a unique voice and perspective. On behalf of PLG, I extend my deepest and most sincere gratitude to all our distinguished poets, participants, and our wonderful audience present here today. Your presence, energy, and enthusiasm made this English special truly extraordinary. With with 11 exceptional poets representing 8 diverse countries, we did far more than share poetry. We celebrated global harmony, creativity, brilliance, and the universal language of expression. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Tufalji and our esteemed Chief Editor Anupam Pathakji for their timely support and exceptional anchoring today in Nirmalaji's absence. Anupamji, remarkable guidance and eloquent presentation ensured the program reached new heights. And excellence making it truly memorable. Thank you so very much, Anupam Pathakji. Thank you so much, Nirmalaji. Even after falling ill, you joined us and skillfully handled the rest of the anchoring. We are deeply grateful for her dedication. Thank you so much, dearest Nirmalaji.
Thank you, sir. It was amazing.
My heartfelt thanks to all poets who shared their wonderful creation and to everyone who joined us today. So much love and encouragement. Thank you for gracing the PLG stage with fragrance of your beautiful creation. Your words made this evening truly memorable. Thank you so much, Dr. Meeta ji, Ali Nuru ji, Geeta Seth ji, Vidya Rani ji, Pramila ji, Shabana ji, Naren Chawla ji, Anupam Pathak ji, Darvesh ji, Shere Banu ji, Nirmala ji, and Devya Malia ji for making this program so special. Thank you so very much. I would like to thank our global president and founder Tufalji. I would like to thank GVP Satishji and Anupamji. I would like to thank social media head and advisor Kapil Batraji. I would like to thank chief editor Anupam Pathakji and art design editor Dr. Shalini. I would like to thank IT head Manowarji. I would like to thank all media managers Gopal ji, Sherebanu ji, Anjali ji, Vijay ji, Purnima ji, and Anupam ji. I would like to thank Ahmed and Arif Tufel for video and poster. I would like to thank Zoeb ji for CTL cover page. I would like to thank Dr. Meeta ji and all regional president. I would also like to express my sincere thanks for YouTube viewers who join us every week and continuously encourage us with their support and appreciation. Your consistent presence, comments, and love motivate us to keep bringing meaningful events to this platform. Thank you for being an integral part of our literary journey. We will meet next week at another PLG program, a topic-based poetry session in silence. Until then, please take care of us. Good night, Sabah khair, Shubh Ratri.
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so very much.
And
you.
with
Thank
that,
you all. Bye-bye.
signing off.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Good
Thank you
night.
so much,
Bye-bye.
Pramila ji, Sherebanu